Roch Cholowsky, a shortstop out of UCLA, was the #1 overall pick in the 2026 MLB draft, selected by the Chicago White Sox. Me and you are going to watch him for the first time and see what all the hype is about. Before we get into this video, if you are new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate the growing support. Now, back to the video. Now, I don't pay attention to college baseball like I used to. In the previous few years, I feel like we haven't had a huge names. The last prominent draft that I remember with guys that I knew, Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz, that draft class, I believe that was 2023. That was a few years ago. And the draft with Jack Caglione, I think he was in that draft as well. Anyway, that's probably the last time I paid attention to college baseball. I used to pay attention to it a lot when I was in high school and college. I don't know, it's not the same anymore. And I heard there was a lot of discourse about who was going to go #1 overall. I know there was a catcher out of Georgia Tech. There's quite a few guys. And Roch Cholowsky, if I'm saying his name right, was in that mix, and he ended up getting selected #1 overall. Before I keep on talking, let's see what all the hype is about. Let's check him out. He is a shortstop. That's a nice play, Willie Mays style. So yeah, I'm not locking in every Friday night during the college baseball season. I'll pay close attention when it's the regionals, super regionals, College World Series. I feel like that's when college baseball is at its best. For the most part, I'm watching Major League Baseball, guys. But that was a nice catch. Ooh. That ball looked like that got creamed. Oh, what a catch. The way it looked like, the way that ball came off the bat, it looked like that ball guy hit 350 feet. But that was a great catch. Rocco? Did I say his name right? Roch Cholowsky. This guy's got some pop. Oh, I thought that was a home run. That looked like a home run. This is a pretty simple swing. That time he went over the wall in left center field. And going back to my point earlier about kind of not knowing who these guys are coming into the draft, MLB, in one of the, oh, that ball got, you know who he kind of looks like? He looks like a slightly slimmer version of Spencer Torkelson coming out of college. The swings were very similar. Now, hopefully he has a better major league career than Spencer Torkelson, but I see it a little bit. No way. That's the power of an aluminum bat right there. That was a good swing. He seems like, how big is he? 6'3", 6'4"? I'll have to look at that afterwards. Got some quick hands, man. And some pop. Go opposite field like that. Anyway, trying to get to my point in, guys. This notion that we really don't, the casual baseball fan, they don't know who's really coming out. And MLB and one of their player, one of the things they sent to the players union was, hey, we want these no more guys coming out of high school. We want them to go to college and develop. And that is really what the NFL banks on. They rely on the college to develop, and then they come into the NFL in their brand names. You know who they are, and they carry that fan base with them. MLB's trying to achieve that. I think it's a good idea. I know he's not a high school player, Roch Cholowsky. But maybe because he's on the West Coast, I hadn't heard much of this guy. This is my first time seeing him. But he's got some pop.
Senior or junior? Well, both. I mean, senior was the same way.
He has an effortless swing.
Right center field. Cholowsky has homered again.
He's got an excellent swing. And maybe it's just the MLB draft doesn't get a lot of attention in itself, you know? And I think part of the reason, majority of the game's superstars, I think it's changing a little bit, but in my lifetime, majority of the game's superstars have come from the international draft pool. And I think MLB's trying to change. Like, MLB wants some homegrown guys coming up and being stars. I think we are starting to see that, though. Paul Skeens is one of them. Who else? Who else? Bryce Harper was one of them. I know that was a long time ago, but okay, we're in an MLB ballpark. I think with some of the international guys, a lot of the big players in the game now, I can, like Fernando Tatis, Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna Jr. Those guys did not come into the MLB draft. How did they get here? International draft pool. That's just some food for thought, something to think about. I think that's part of the reason why the MLB draft doesn't get a lot of attention. There you go. He has an arm on him. Dude, how hard can he throw? Hey, he has a nice swing. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm seeing, I'm understanding. Against Mississippi State, really solid SEC program too. Wow. And another thing with the MLB draft is that, you know, you don't know if these guys are going to make it. You don't see them. They're so far removed. My goodness. I lost it. Ball got lost.
Roch Cholowsky leaves the yard.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of these guys, when they get drafted, they're in the minor leagues for 3 to 4 years. You don't see them for a while. We've seen guys get called up quicker and quicker, though. I feel like over the past few years. I think of Wyatt Langford, Jack Caglione, Paul Skeens got called up fast. Even some cats that have struggled. Dylan Cruz got called up pretty quick, too. Who's the guy with the Pirates? I can't think of his name. He was young, like 19. Why can't I think of his name? It's going to drive me crazy. It'll come to me, guys. It'll come to me. In on his hands. Got it through. What I've seen is so far, this guy can spray it all around the field. He can take it deep left. He can take it deep center. He can take it deep right field. And he has a cannon of it on. My gosh. Wow. I want to see his arm again, dude. His arm, look, on that double play, had to have thrown that 94 miles per hour across the diamond there. Bases juice too, coming through clutch. Okay, Roch. It's Roch, right? Not Roch. Roch. That's Roch. Does he play center field too? Oh no, I see him. He's at short. Cannon of an arm. Cannon of an arm. That I said I wanted to see his arm talent again. Look how effortless he is. He jogged into that relay throw, just effortless, on a dime. That was beautiful. I'm seeing it. I'm understanding the hype, guys. I'm understanding it.
Cholowsky on the ground, a fair ball, past Martin, and all the way into the corner. Here comes Paul around third.
Does he have good speed?
Cholowsky, a wide turnaround second, will hold up there. And
I'm trying to think of comps.
UCLA shortstop to make it an 8-3 ball game.
Who does he remind you of in Major League Baseball right now? This one looks like he has stupid power off the batter's eye.
It's another blast for Cholowsky.
Man, how many bombs did he hit in college? It is making me so mad I can't think of that Pirates prospect. Shortstop. I can't think of him right now. Wow. Almost hit the security guy. The security guy knew it. As soon as the ball left his bat. Those are also amazing uniforms with UCLA. If I was playing high school baseball, UCLA was recruiting me. Uniform alone, they top dog in college baseball. That would look like a half swing.
Roch Cholowsky puts the Bruins back on the high side.
Wow. Do you guys care to see the scoreboard? I can move myself.
Tied for 5th all-time in
Nope.
UCLA's record books.
Nah, I think it's fine.
A long way to left center field. Hunter Meyer giving in a run. Excuse me, that's Cam Burdick, and it's not gonna matter.
Okay, I do remember this though. UCLA was the best team in college baseball this year, but they lost.
He extends the Bruins
They
lead
lost
now
in the
to
regionals, right?
7-3.
They didn't even make it out of regionals.
Looked like a little bit of a hanging slider there that Cholowsky just.
Gary Gilman at second, Bill Mazurek
Ooh,
at third. This is a high drive to left, and Cholowsky has hit it out.
wow.
Two-run shot, and the Bruins.
I'm trying to think of comp. He just looks really big for a shortstop. I wonder if they'll move into third base. He gives me more third base build.
Number 18 on the season.
I don't know what you got. What do you guys think?
For the team lead.
Cholowsky has it to second for a
Got really good hands. Tell you, man, having that quick of a hands, it's good at shortstop. But with this rocket arm, I can see him transitioning to third. That body build looks like he would have Austin Riley. That's the name. I know Austin Riley's having a bad year. Maybe a tad bit more athletic than Austin Riley. But I'm just saying, just that raw power. I see it a little bit. But shout out to White Sox, man. White Sox been playing well. Now they get the ¡1 overall pick and everything. I mean, the White Sox fans, you guys are looking up. Like, what a time to be alive and excited. This guy's stupid power, man. The ball just gets lost. You can't even see where it lands. 21 on the year so far. I don't know. I mean, this video is almost over.
First pitch. This one sent over towards left field and
What was that? What was that left fielder doing?
One run will score for UCLA and Roch Cholowsky.
It's a nice poke, but man, I don't know what that left fielder was doing.
For the first time today.
He's not even falling all the way through. He's hitting and sticking that bat out. If you're a White Sox fan watching this, man, who did you want him at the #1 overall pick? Were there other guys you were possibly wanting? Or if you're not even a White Sox fan, do you think there was somebody else deserving of the #1 overall pick? I would love to hear down in the comments.
Number 16 this year, and it's a 2-run ball game. Both Wells and Grant better that mark. Cholowsky sends it deep to left field. Pimentel Guerrero back.
That's gone.
It's gone.
He's got a very quick. It looks like his bat speed is elite.
Number 15 this season.
From what I've seen so far, he's got the power. I don't think he has much speed,
Poked up the middle. There's Cholowsky. He races to second, gets one.
but he has a cannon of an arm.
Play.
Okay, that's it. Shout out, man. J Dinger Clips, man. Good stuff. Thank you for providing me a Roch Cholowsky highlight tape. Okay, he played 3 years of college baseball. So in 2025, that was his breakout year. Batting .353, 23 ding-dongs, 74 ribbies. OPS of 1.190. Dude, solid. And then he couldn't come out into the draft until this year. And he still put up a really good season. Not as good as last year. Still batted .320, Still OPS 1.088, 60 ribbies, 21 ding-dongs. Stolen bases. Yeah, I don't think the speed is there. He only had 1 stolen base this past year. What's his size? Oh, he looks bigger than 6'2". But this lists him as 6'2", 202 pounds. He looks bigger than that. He's a pretty good fielder. He's gotten it better every year in the field. Dipped a little bit this past year, but I mean, still 97, 96% in the field. Not bad. Playing shortstop too. Had 7 errors, 2025, 8 errors this past year. I think he's the real deal, guys. What do you think? If there's a different high draft pick you guys want me to react to, let me know. I would love to do this. This was a ton of fun. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.